Welcome everyone. Yesterday we talked about why receiving feels so hard, and today we are going to explore about you that are you still living to prove your worth. So I hope you are ready. If anyone watching on recording, you can write it down the notes also because first few minutes will be where you will come to know about your subconscious mind, then we'll go into visualization also. And if you have your phone, please put your phones aside, sit comfortably, allow your body to settle, take few deep breaths so you feel centered and your body, mind, emotion, and energy all come to alignment. And that's very important before you go into healing. So just let your mind know that you don't need to achieve anything in these next few minutes. And you don't need to prove anything. Just be here. I'm here to guide you. Just follow my guidance and you take the experience and take maximum out of the time frame. Now, as you're getting calm and composed, I want you to start with 7 things you can give gratitude for. It could be anything. Let's say, for example, I am saying thank you to this computer right now who's helping me to connect with people. That's one. Number two, thank you to the people who are attending or the people who will watch it on recording and share it also, or who don't share to them also. Thank you to everyone. Number three, thank you to the clothes I'm. Number four, thank you to the breath I'm. Number five, thank you to the music I'm. Number six, thank you to the house we are in, to all the furniture I have around me. So whenever we do gratitude, we go into a different. Now, think about your life, the fact that you are here, you are breathing, you're experiencing, you are learning, you are growing. So now on a big scale, just say that thank you for my life. And when you're saying for life, everything comes in it. And bring your attention to your body. Whatever your body has carried you through, say thank you to your body also. Thank you, your emotions, your mind, your energy, everything this body has been carrying. Just be grateful for it. And now think of one people, someone who has supported you, loved you, taught you, or simply. So say that thank you for. Right. So today's question. Now let's talk about today's topic. Are you still living to prove your worth? What does that mean? It means I will explain it to you. So let's go through it. Achievement itself is not bad, right? Wanting to grow is not bad. Wanting financial success is not bad. Wanting a successful career is not bad. Wanting recognition is not bad. Wanting to build something meaningful is not bad. Achieving can be healthy. But the question is, what does achievement mean about me? So you have to ask the question to yourself. Because there is a difference between that I want to achieve by growing and I need to achieve. And these can look exactly the same from outside, but internally they feel very different. When you and you will learn a bit more about you, because a lot of times we are so busy in daily work, we have so many responsibilities that we don't even realize that within us. Maybe you learn that if I make more money, I feel secure. Or if I succeed, people will respect me. If I become successful, I will finally feel enough. Or if I make everyone happy, I will be worthy. If I keep working harder, I will finally. And then the goal keeps moving, moving, and moving. You achieve something, and for a moment you feel good. Yes, I achieved it. But then the mind said, what's next? What's next goal? Another achievement. So it doesn't stay at any place. It jumps to second floor. It says, what about the third one? Third floor. It goes fourth. It's never. So today I want you to explore something deeper. If you can tell me one word in the chat, that what do you feel when you imagine not to prove yourself to anyone? Let's say you don't have to prove to anyone, not to your spouse, your children, your boss, or your employees or friends. You don't have to prove at all. Not even the chat box, and people who are watching on recording, you can comment also there so that you realize that what actually coming out of your subconscious. It could be you might feel fearful or you might feel peaceful, or it might be a relief to, or you might get confusion. Don't worry, don't judge, just look what's happening within you, because your subconscious mind is trying to tell you something. Or are you feeling freedom? You feeling uncomfortable? Just one word. So there is no right answer. We are just simply noticing. Now, please close your eyes. Take one slow breath and imagine yourself exactly as you are today. You don't have to become more successful. You don't have to earn more. And you don't have to impress anyone. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Just and notice yourself. And now ask yourself that who would I be if I already knew I was enough? And see what answer coming from your mind. From your subconscious will give you some answer. I will repeat the question that who would I be if I already know that I am enough? And just allow the question to sit inside you. Now we'll do a visualization. Please close your eyes. And if you put your hand on the chest, then you might imagine better way. So imagine yourself just 3 years from today and see yourself waking up in the morning. Look around, just go into that scene totally and notice where you are. Notice your environment and notice how you carry yourself, your face, the smile on your face, or what is it? Is it just your body? Notice your energy, your body, and imagine something very important that you are no longer trying to prove that you are worthy in that situation. Imagine yourself. You already know. You don't need everyone to approve of you, and you don't need to be the best. You don't need to be constantly compare yourself, and you don't need to achieve just to feel enough. You still have goals, you still have dreams though, and you still create, you still grow. But now you achieve because you choose to, not because you need to prove to someone or to yourself even. See that self of yours, see yourself doing your work in that with that feeling that where you don't have to prove even to yourself, you just choose to do. And notice how you feel. There is would be determination, and there would be probably peace. There is ambition. We're trying to put that into your subconscious and your feeling. So imagine these things that you have ambition, but there is no desperation. That future self of yours, there is growth. The feeling of growth is there, and there is growth also in life because the feeling is creating that also growth, and it's recognizing where else is growth. And there is no pressure to prove. And now imagine your relationship. You're no longer trying to earn anyone's love, whether your spouse, children, or anyone. You can communicate, you can say no, and you can receive appreciation. You can walk away from what doesn't honor you also. You can say no whenever you need to say no. Because you know that your worth is not decided by anybody else's behavior. Take a deep breath and exhale. And now imagine something you deeply want to achieve. Think of that. What do you want to achieve? Imagine that maybe it's your business, maybe it's your career, maybe it's your health related, maybe it's your relationship related, or it could be financial freedom. It could be any creative dream. Whatever it is, see yourself achieving it. Whatever you have thought right now, yeah, go into that moment, see yourself achieving it. And I want you to imagine when you see yourself achieving it, what place is it? Whatever you're imagining, what color of walls you see, what is there any music or is there any sound playing, is there people talking? And now how you feeling when you're walking? How are you feeling? Your walk, your smile on the face, or the way the clothes you are wearing? And how is this cold air, warm air? Notice the feeling. Are you feeling on your chest, warmth, or your face, your head, throat? Where are you feeling that? It might be all over your body. But this time, don't imagine now I am finally worthy. Instead of that, affirm this while you are in that situation. that I was worthy before I achieved this. And say that again, I'm worthy while I'm achieving this. I am worthy while I'm achieving this. When you are in that situation, when you achieve that thing, and say that I will be still worthy if the journey takes longer than I expected. And let that sink into you. And now imagine your present day self standing in front of your future self. Today, your today's self is that future self which you just imagine that it's standing in front of your future self, and your future self looks at you and says, you don't have to work so hard to prove that you are enough. Then it's saying that you don't have to earn your worth. You are already worthy. And then once again, imagine that your future self is telling you that now go and create from that place. Take a deep breath and imagine bringing that feeling back into your body. The future self, the feeling right now you're having, and imagine that that future self is coming close to you, shaking hands with you, and giving you a hug. And as soon as he or she gives you a hug, it just merges into you. That energy, that feeling of worthy now and ever and always is just gone into your heart. And now let's anchor it into your subconscious. While you're in that mode that your future self is in your present self right now, just repeat after me. Say that I'm enough before I achieve. And then take a breath also and breathe and say that my achievement adds to my life. My achievement do not define my worth. I am worthy myself, with or without any achievement. And then say that I can grow without proving myself. And finally say with conviction, whatever, if you like to move your hands or whatever way you want to take anchor with you, whether you do your hands or you press your thumb or you put your hands like this, you can do any way. And say that, finally say that I am worthy now. 3 times, I am worthy now. I am worthy. No matter whatever situation, no matter whatever the time is. And notice right now how your body responding. Where about you feeling that amazing, proud strength within you? Next time, whenever you want feeling uncomfortable, uneasy, or you want to feel strength that worthy, notice exactly wherever you felt right now and do that your hand movement or body movement and go back into that movement and bring back your worthy self. Close your eyes. Now you know that your future self right now you're in that mode. Stay in that mode with your eyes closed and take a deep breath. Now think about one area where you are constantly trying to prove yourself. Think about that. Is it in your relationship or is it in your health or at job, at business or something related to money? Or it could be social media also because that's a very big part of work and business nowadays. Or it could be just your appearance. And ask yourself that if I stop trying to prove my worth here, would I do differently? Maybe you would rest, or maybe you would speak up, maybe you would ask for what you want, or maybe you stop comparing, maybe you charge what you are worth, or maybe you allow yourself to receive because a lot of time we don't allow ourselves to receive. So you will allow yourself to receive without doubt or without thinking too much. And it could be anything, not only money, love, relationship, appreciation, anything it could be from. And maybe you simply stop being so hard on yourself. That's where we get our own critics and become hard on ourselves mostly. So you might stop doing that. So choose one small change within one day could make a big difference in your life because that gives confidence to your heart, to your subconscious mind, and it gives you a next target to do it effortlessly. So open your eyes, please, and please put on the chat box how was your experience and what is your takeaway from today's experience. Just one word, So whenever you notice yourself thinking that I need to prove myself, pause, take a breath, and ask, what would I do right now if I already knew I was enough? Then choose one response from that place, not perfection, just one new response. And I want you to remember this: achievement is beautiful, ambition is beautiful, growth is beautiful, but you don't have to use achievement as evidence that you deserve love, respect, or belonging. You don't have to become someone else to become worthy. You are worthy before the achievement, and you are worthy during the journey. Are you? Raise your hands if you are watching or recording, because it's very important that you put it on your subconscious mind. And that's what I want you to promise from today's session. This is what you have to practice and say to yourself, yes, that I'm worthy during the journey. I'm worthy regardless of the outcome. And take one final deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Final with the gratitude. Thank yourself for showing up today. Thank yourself for being willing to look within. Thank the whether it's a computer or mobile you watching it through. You can thank me also to share with you. You can thank the people around you, the room, and many other things. So remember and promise me that you will not achieve to become worthy. You will create because you already are worthy. So before we finish, I have one request that if something in today's session helped you, please share this video with as many people as you can. You don't know who may be struggling silently with the belief that they have to achieve more, do more, or prove more just to feel worthy. One share could reach someone who really needs this message today. Your support, your sharing, and your blessings also inspires me to continue creating these healing sessions and videos every day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your trust, and thank you for helping this message reach more people. You are enough. Promise me you will do this exercise. I will see you in the next session, part of the same series. Thank you.